Hello everyone, welcome to Amarcast Tech News Update 5th June 2020. Now the first news comes from US where President Donald Trump's birthday campaign on Google was pushed by the president's 2020 campaign team, and it spent around $1.5 million just promoting president's birthday in a week where there's been so much commotion in US. And overall, since July 2018, Trump re-election campaign has spent $26.3 million on Google. And many of these recent ads were, kind of asking people to send digital birthday card to the president via their email address and stuff like that. So the key is that, if the election campaign spent so much money on these tech giants, and more money will be spent in the upcoming months since November is the election month. How would the same tech giants kind of take on Trump if there's something wrong? And this kind of is the question in India as well, where advertising dollars can keep media quiet against different parties. The other news which comes along is, in spite of the internal quote unquote revolution by some Facebook employees, it has been reported by popular.info that Facebook began running a campaign since May 29th regarding a Republican congressional candidate, Paul Brown. And this gentleman put the campaign that all the people who are looting, they should be tackled with Liberty machines. And Liberty machines, he means an AR-15 rifle, which is a completely violent campaign. And once this got exposed, Facebook has removed the campaign. But this has been quite controversial, and it's become big news today in the tech world. Finally, Twitter has again removed a video tribute to George Floyd, posted by President Trump's re-election campaign. They claim that it has been removed because of some copyrighted material being used. But I think Trump will again take this very negatively. That even when he was trying to show his sympathies toward George Floyd, at least in the re-election campaign, in the 4-minute video, still, Twitter has kind of removed the video. So you can't play the video on Twitter. So, big news coming from US. Now, next is the news which is kind of close to my heart, because I've been following Tortua for a long time, and it's been my inspiration in AI machine learning space in the publishing world. Tortua has shut down, basically ByteDance, the owner of Tortua, TikTok, and an app called Top Buzz. Now, Top Buzz was pretty popular in Brazil, and it was an aggregator app on the lines of, Tortua in China. It was a news aggregator based on AI machine learning. They've shut it down, and they've said we're very proud of it and everything. And I have seen the app myself, and I've studied it. It was quite a good app. The speed was quite good, but for some reason it didn't fly. So they've shut it down, which is sad news for AI machine learning aggregators. But in any case, this is what it is. Coming back to India, Meerut police has confirmed, earlier reported case that 13,500 phones of Vivo were running on the same IMEI number, wherein each phone should have a separate number, but they were running on the same IMEI number. And through the IMEI number, you can track one person versus the other and one cell phone versus the other. And now it is confirmed by the Meerut police in India. Vivo has not yet made a comment. And, there is a Section 420 case filed against Vivo. And, there's still pending comment from Vivo on this. So let's see what they say about it. Next news comes from Jio. I think now they've just raised one more round of funding, and they've raised around $1.2 billion for a 1.85% stake from the Abu Dhabi fund Mubadala. I hope I got it right. Mubadala investment company. And now with overall, multiple rounds of funds. Jio has secured a total investment of 87,000 odd crores, 87,655 crores to be precise. And they have diluted 18.9%, 97% stake. So, big news coming from Jio practically every week, and, raising this amazing amount of money. Uh, I don't know what is the next plan, but constant news coming from Geo platforms. Next is we've been discussing about the Mitro app. So Mitro app is back, and I think the technical snag, which for the reason for which it was removed from the Google Play Store, maybe that got sorted out, and they've come with a new version, and it is live from 3rd June. So let's see how much impact it can make on TikTok, as it has been considered to be the new kid on the block which can challenge TikTok in India. Next news is it's pretty good news for many people who want to shift their images from Facebook to Google Photos. They've announced a tool which they earlier announced in December last year, which was not available to everyone. I think they made it available to a few countries. Now practically it is available to everyone, wherein you can there is a, for each image there's a drop down, and you can select the drop down and move the photos to your Google Photos account. So I think this is very good, and you can move the photos from Facebook to your Google Photos account and make it seamless. Final news of the day comes from WeWork. In spite of having challenges during the COVID epidemic, and having a lot of criticism as part of the SoftBank portfolio and bringing the SoftBank numbers down, they have released a PR that in India they're committed to put $100 million, which is very positive. And India continues to be their strategic country, and focus is high on India. So that's good news. So they're going to put $100 million in India despite all the problems they've had. So great for India and great for the co-working space. I think we'll probably need it sooner or later, as soon as this COVID issue is resolved. This is it for today. Now I'll see you next week on Monday. Thank you very much and take care.